nice for you guys to come down and help. I'm glad you guys were able to come down and help me with the wedding preparations. I'm so grateful for you guys. Not sure what I would have done without you too. That was some work. My Aunt Gloria owe you guys so much with all that help.
That was a lot of work. So I didn't know your Aunt Gloria had a catering business. She must be making some serious money.
I bet she is. Wedding is not cheap these days, and especially if you want to show off and invite the entire world. It can be very costly and overly expensive. You know, the venue, the catering, the dress, the guests, the photographer. I mean, all these things add up to the expenses.
Don't forget the wedding ring also, and especially if the bride has a special eye for jewelry. She will want the most expensive diamond ring just to show off on her friends.
You know, I do want to get married someday, but with everything so expensive, I'm not sure. I'll probably just have something small, a few friends, and a few decent family members.
I always dreamed of having a big wedding, you know? The ones you always read about in magazines where the bride walks down the aisle in her white dress with long veils sweeping the floor, all your friends staring at you with jealousy painted all over their faces, the 3-tier wedding cake with the bride and groom sitting on top of it, a dance with my dad, a heartfelt vow that's beautifully thought out and touching. Wow, I'm starting to feel like a princess already.
Ava, you know all that can be a reality, right? Just go find someone for heaven's sake, Ava. That will probably solve your problem. Just learn to trust again and give someone a chance.
Jen, are you really talking? Did you get rid of lazy, loser, once-a-week job Eric yet? Don't get me started, Jen. You knows me better than that.
That did sound a bit dramatic, Ava, but I know one day you'll find a perfect match. He's out there. Anyways, so the couple that my Aunt Gloria is doing the catering for, the wife's ring cost a whopping amount of dollars. Any of you bright brains want to guess the price tag?
I'm guessing $5,000. I'm sure there's rings that are much more expensive than that, but I'm not sure if your auntie ever works with a rich person before who can go past that amount. Has she?
Well, before I reveal the amount, let's hear what Yen's guess is first. This might shock you both to death. Jen, what's your guess?
I'd say $10,000. Only because most people spend their life savings on things like this. A once-in-a-lifetime moment. And it is indeed a special day in their lives, a meaningful moment.
Well, you're both wrong, my friends. The couple that's getting married. They're both business professionals. The soon-to-be wife is a financial advisor, and the soon-to-be husband is a marketing manager. Her wedding ring cost $200,000. Yes, that much. And I did not stutter, guys.
What? No way! I understand it's not my business or my money, but why would anyone want to spend that much on some wedding that probably won't even last a month, much less a lifetime? Do they know how many hungry mouths that money could feed? How many cartons of milk, boxes of biscuits, loaves of bread, tins of cheese, and more that money could buy? What the hell is wrong with society? We're indeed living in a materialistic world.
I would not have guessed such an outrageous, ridiculous amount. As Ava just mentioned, millions of hungry belly kids will cry themselves to sleep tonight, if they can even find a teardrop to shed. If I have that much money, I would help every hungry person there is. It's just sad.
I agree. We all agree, including my aunt. She's doing her job, but she also criticizes them for such outlandish behavior. She says to me, Rita, after been in this business for 30-plus years, I still can't believe people put this much money into wedding, knowing damn good and well. Within a year or so, they would head down divorce lane. She says, and trust me, Rita, I've witnessed a few, because nowadays they even have divorce parties. Can you imagine that crap?
I can't imagine that crap. Even though I'm trying to, but I can agree with her. Usually, it's people who spends all that ridiculous amount of money on a one-day entertainment usually ended up splitting. Anyways, I personally believe marriage is like having a child because even when they're old and gray, they're still yours for life, and marriage is the same. It's a commitment. But we are only simpletons. We can't really tell someone how to take care of their business, can we? Should we?
It really breaks my heart to know that people spend such fortune on a one-day procession. So, if I'm not sounding too dumb, who gets to keep the ring after the divorce?
Well, if I must say, I'm not too sure myself. I've never been married before, but from what I understand, since they would have already been married, it immediately belongs to the wife, I believe. Or I hope.
So she can sell it, donate it, burn it, flush it, throw it away if she wants to. I really don't care because I can't promote such waste. And especially when I have to watch people sit on the ground as you walk by a wheelchair, stroll by, whatever, and to see them sit there and beg all day with kids screaming because they have nothing in their empty bellies. Mothers having to sell everything they owned, including one of their child, just to feed the other child. This is absolutely offensive, unacceptable, and this violates moral standards.
I'm not sure what to make of this. Wish I could do more for every hungry mouths out there. I might have to start doing some charity work. I feel depressed hearing all this stuff.
Well, guys, not much we can do to stop the wedding, but there's more we can do to help each hungry person out there. Maybe we should start our own charity. 2,000 Hungry Kids Foundation. Ha! Doesn't sound bad. $2,000 foundation's name. I just came up with it from that ridiculous wedding rings price.
No, indeed. Doesn't sound three bad. It sounds catchy. We should probably really think about this idea. It sounds wonderful. And we can update Marie on this idea. I think she would love it. She's always talking about doing charity work for the needy.
Okay, I'm all in on this charity thing. Just let me know if you guys are serious and not just talking, just for talk's sake.
Okay, Jen. You'll be the first one to know. So, guys, maybe we should go grab some lunch. What do you think?
Lunch it is, even though I must say I'm not really hungry after hearing all this sad news. I'm just thinking about those hungry souls out there somewhere, but I can't do much right now, so yeah, let's grab some food. Anything. It doesn't matter what it is.
Okay, I'm ready like Freddy. Let's go, guys. My belly's rumbling.